Welcome back to the Oaks. We are still in March, and in my infinite wisdom of advancing through to where we are now, I forgot the fact that we have wheat to sell. So we've been, and this is the first load. It's running on auto drive, but we've been and picked up a load, and you can just see in the distance there the green column of light, which is where we are headed. So let's just show you on the map. So our silo is down here at the bottom of the map, and we are going all the way up to the top of the map to Norfolk Grain PLC. So first time going up there, no idea what the complex looks like or anything, but yeah, I thought we'll sell a few loads, maybe not all of it. The original plan was to purchase another field with the thought of doing some more with the drill and practicing with the tram lines, but we've kind of done a lot of that, so I've put that to the side and had some really fantastic comments, really helpful ones. The suggestion of using a 36 metre sprayer, so we'd be doing, which is obviously a multiple of the 12 metre seeder, so that could work, and I think we're going to try it, but it will be not this episode. I'm thinking that we sell a few loads of wheat. We will look at how the grass fields are doing and see about getting ourselves set up to do some hay and some silage work, because I'd quite like to get cows. We've got a brilliant cow farm set up near the silos and whatnot, so I thought it'd be good to get into them. So we'll sell a few loads of wheat, and then we'll have a look at purchasing some equipment to help us make hay and silage. So as we sort of move into the Norfolk Grain complex, you can see what looks to be like employee car parking, but could be some, again, area for productions if we were to venture up this far. So hopefully this is going to pull forward and sell. Let's put the... Oh no, there we go. No need. Let's get rid of the beam of light. There we go. Oh, side tip. Wasn't expecting that. So what are we going to get? 22,700-ish. Not too shabby. So I think we'll let it run, and we will head back to the main farm and see what equipment we can buy. So just in the owned items section of the store now, and all we've got for grass work really is we've got our baler. It doesn't have silage additive, which isn't a massive problem, I suppose. But yeah, we can live with that for now. We've got the Arcusin bale stacker, so that's fine. So what we need is some mowers. So I have the Kubota equipment mod. I can't remember who created it now, but anyway, so we are going to go for a front mower. We will before we do that, pressed escape far too many times. There we go. We'll put the store delivery point down. Right, back into mowers. Nothing like a slick recording. There we go. So we'll have that one. And we will have work mode. Yeah, we'll put that on so it will swath for us. And we'll buy that one. So the other thing we need is a tedder. Let's have a look what we've got here. 9 meters or 17 meters. Now, I think for the size of the fields that we've got, we're going to go for this Pottinger one. Can leave a plate on it. I'm not overly fussed by that. And also we could do with a windrower, couldn't we? So let's have a look. Now, there is the Kubota one, but I don't think I've used this class one. 15 metre working width. Spot on. So I think we're going to go for that as well. We'll turn the plate off for that. Go. We'll have the wide tyres and we will buy that. Let's have a look at the state of things here. Not quite sure where the windrower has ended up, but yeah, so £228,000 on new equipment. So we should probably get it hooked up to a tractor. Well, I'm already liking that setup. It looks pretty good. One thing I did forget, we need to make silage, so we need a wrapper. So we are going to go for the SW4014. And what colour should we have? Let's go for black, I think. There we go. Buy that. No, don't want the plate. Off. You. Buy that as well. Another 54 grand on equipment. So I think the plan now is to let the Fendt run away in the background, selling the wheat, and we can then move forward to, and looking at the growth calendar, we need to be into April. So yeah, moving through time again quite quickly, but we are in a good position. The fields are planted, everything's growing, everything's been looked after. So yeah, we can afford to skip a bit of time. Well, we're into the second part of April. The grass has probably got another growth stage to reach maximum yield, but I think at this point, for a first cut, it's passable. We are going to do, we've got 3 grass fields, so we've got 87, 86 and 88. So I think 87 and 86, or 86 and 87, are going to be for silage. And then 88 we can do for hay, I think, is the current plan. Not a bad yield. Not massively impressive, but it'll do us. It will enable us to get some cows and have the feed for them. So yeah, all in all, yeah, it'll be fine. Not too precious about the yield. So we'll get that lifted up. There we go. Liking the mowers. Decent working width, and they look pretty good, I think. We have to come back a little bit further on that hedge. There we go. Super. So I think probably a couple of headlands, and then we'll do the up and down rows. Oh, there we go. Yield is going green, obviously on better soil this side. Yeah, it's good to be in the fields working and getting some decent jobs done. The sugar beet field does need spraying with herbicide, but I'll probably just set that on the course play. I think we've done quite a bit of that in the last episode, or no, episode before. So yeah, trying to keep a little bit of variety in what we're doing. I think with a map this size and the choice of fields and whatnot, we shouldn't struggle with that. Bit of an undulation in that one, but the mowers coped reasonably well with it. I'll stay out of the trees. Yeah, it's I think when you're using smaller implements, you don't half notice how big the fields actually are. Be interesting to see what, well, not what, but how many bales we get off of the fields. But whatever it is, because we're not using Maze Plus, it's should last us a reasonable amount of time, hopefully. Don't know how many cows to get. I think we may get 2 lots. We'll put some into the open pasture that we've got, the out-mountain one, and then we'll put some into the barns, I think, just to sort of bring that corner of the map, or bottom of the map, alive a little bit. Yeah, that's the current plan, hence why not wanting to buy the field, the new field now, and save ourselves some cash so we can afford to get the animals. And it's not actually taking that long. Did a bit over this side just to not square up the field, because we're not bothering with GPS on this one. But yeah, I mean, we've got what, probably 2 passes left, and yeah, we'll have this one all mowed. I think starting with the silage is the best idea, as obviously it needs to ferment. So yeah, we'll get the 2 fields we're going to use as silage done first. But yeah, alright, maybe 3 passes, but still, yield is really good on this, on the main body of the field, which is just what we want. I think it's nice to see the work that we put into lime, re-drill, fertilise, etc. Well, actually plough and create the fields in the first place. It's good to see that coming to fruition. So once we've finished the mowing, we'll be able to take a look at the old precision farming score for the field, and hopefully it's jumped up a fair amount. Obviously that bonus is handy for when we're selling stuff, so yeah, it shouldn't be overlooked. But yeah, quite enjoying this, and yeah, we're not long until we've finished mowing this field. So very, very nearly finished, and there we go, field mown. So we'll power those down and get everything folded up. Let's take a quick look at the score. 95, lovely. So what's it saying we're down on there? Village. How bizarre. Thought that'd be pretty good as we direct drilled it. Never mind. Oh well. So I think the plan now is we will grab the John Deere, possibly, I think, with the baler, get this field baled up, and we may set horseplay mowing the other one, just so we are being as productive as possible with the time that we have. So yeah, I'll get this set up on courseplay, grab the baler, and we'll start some baling, funnily enough. So we are just supervising the headland in field 86. It's struggling, let's put it that way, in the corners. Probably should have just rounded them off. Not quite sure why I did that, but hopefully it'll go back far enough. I don't think it's going to, because of that tree. So if we just stop the worker and start them off again, they just tend to crack on from where they left off. So should now hopefully be okay with the rest of the headlands. Yep, looking good. Okay, right, we can now find the... Oh, vent is behaving itself and delivering the wheat, which is good. We want the John Deere. There we go. So, I did empty the straw out of the baler, and we are set to 220 centimetre bales, which is the biggest that we can wrap. So, yeah, all good. Now, I did have to leave the game, but I did it before we started, so we should end up with a decent total. Well, we will end up with a decent total, but we'll actually be able to see how much we get off of the fields. Now, whether we get it all done in this episode, I am not sure, but there's no real problem with that, I don't think. We can spread this over a couple of episodes if need be. And the benefit of using courseplay in 86 is we could always stick the baler on that same course. In fact, I might jump across in a bit and save it so we've got it there handy to use if we need to. So we've not long had the notification that the New Holland has finished already mowing field 86. Been over there and it's done a reasonable job. We will go and rescue that in a bit. I have saved the course, so we can, once we've done this field, we'll take this tractor and the baler over to field 86 and get that set up doing the baling for us. We'll grab another tractor and get these wrapped, because I'm not sure, the weather looks good at the minute, but April showers and all that jazz, we don't want them to get soaked. So we will set this going on course plate to bale field 86. We'll move the New Holland down to 88, but won't cut that yet. And yeah, I'm intrigued to see how many bales we get. We may need to actually look at buying another grass field rather than arable, like I was thinking about doing. But we will see. We don't need to get hundreds of cows to start off with, I suppose. But with it being only April, we'll definitely get hopefully another 2 cuts, but we'll definitely get 1 before the grass is dies back. So yeah, this hasn't taken long, but yeah, we'll have a quick look at the bales, or the bale count, once we have finished. Yeah, the Fendt is still running away on auto drive, delivering the wheat. Still getting about 20 to 21,000 pounds per load, so not to be sniffed at. If we can get back up over 800,000, that'll be a good effort. And I haven't actually looked how much we've got left in the silos. I think we've only done 3, maybe 4 runs, so there should be a fair bit left in silo 1, as I've called it. We have got 2. Grab these little bits here. It's not going to get us a full bale, but it'd be a shame to leave it on the ground. So let's unload the baler. Come on, there we go. And let's have a quick look in the old stats. 24. Not bad, actually, for the size of field. So, as I said, we'll take this down to 86. We'll set that running on course play. and we will move the New Holland and the mowers to the next field, and we'll grab the wrapper. Well, wrapping is underway, and had to babysit the John Deere around the first headland again with the baling. So lesson learnt there. Need to make sure that we are on smooth or round corners. But I think Disturbed did the same thing in I think it was a maypole video recently. Yeah, so lesson learned. So we're going to get all of these wrapped up. They can stay in the field then, and I've got to rush to pick them up. I've moved the New Holland down to 88. That's going to be our field of hay, field that we're going to bale for hay. I'm thinking that it might be easier. Oh, that's never finished. I need to check that in a second. I'm thinking if we go into May, it may well be at its max growth state, I guess you could say. We'll have to have a look. It's not going to ruin, so there's no problem with moving into the next month. So while that wraps that, let's just find the... Oh dear. Never. That was quick. So we'll get the baling done, and we'll get the wrapping done, and we'll come and just tidy up bits in the corners and a few bits around the edges. But that didn't take long at all. So where are we? Let's just watch this fill up. This is our silo complex. I don't know if I've shown this or not. Yeah, this is my addition to the farm. Thinking that I could maybe use it for I think there's double bins. Oh, no, 4 bins. So we could put 4 crops in each, maybe. Don't know if we ever get to that point. But yeah, I like them. So right, we need to now find the wrapping tractor. Shouldn't take us too long to get these done. And we can move on to the next field. So we've got one more bale to wrap in this field, and then we can head off to 86 and just tidy up the baling and get that lot wrapped up. So doing this reminded me that where are we now? So when this video comes out, last week the first DLC of the season 2 was announced. So it's the, I'm going to get it wrong, but Go Vile, not sure, pack, which is a load of balers and wrappers and all different things for creating different bales or different build types within the bales, if that makes sense. Kind of like Maize Plus, if you're familiar with that. So if you're going to get it, then obviously support your favourite creator. Can't support me yet because I'm not a Giants partner, but people like Disturbed or Simulation Station or people like that, go support them and help them out by using their codes. So yeah, I'll be hopefully getting my hands on my copy, or get mine ordered, let's put it that way. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. Not overly sure on it, but worth a go. And there's a few people were saying on Discord, even if you're not a massive fan of it and you can support Giants by purchasing it, then it keeps the game going for longer and helps them develop the next farming simulator, I suppose, as well. So yeah, always worth a go. Right, let's hop in to the deer. That fired up. Oh, we've got 78% of a bale. Can we get another one? Let's give it a go. So we'll start on these corners here first. Have an FPS drop then. That's the first time I've really noticed it. So grab this lot and see if we can complete this bale. Last major chunk of what was missed. And I'm not sure it's going to get us there. Oh, how close is that? Looking for scraps now. Oh, we need just the tiniest bit more. The 20... Another 11 litres of grass. Have to run along the hedgerow just to see if that is going to be enough. Along the hedgerow, not into it. There we go. Brilliant. Right. Pick up, and unload another 2 bales. There we go. Right, we can now hold that up. Park up here. We will pop the hedge and get this field wrapped. So we got this one and a couple more to wrap. I think we've ended up with 35 bales, so not bad. Like I said earlier, could have waited till it was absolutely right at the maximum growth stage, but I want to push on. I want to get the cows. So yeah, needs must, and we'll take the hit for now. So last one, and we're done. So yeah, productive little episode that. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We are currently, at time of recording, we are at 480, and I would love to get to 500. That would be so cool. So yeah, if you're watching and you know you kind of enjoyed the video, just press that subscribe button, and yeah, it really helped me out. So yeah, like I say, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, leave a like, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.